Okay, I shared this with one of the breakout speakers a couple hours ago. Has anybody ever said this? I am so nervous. If you've said it, testify to it, get your hands in the air. Come on, all the way up. Nervous. Here's what happens. Your body goes, cool, let's do nervous. And your head starts hurting, you break out in a sweat, your stomach starts hurting, and you get tense. Your body is just following what you've told it to do, right? Okay, here's your new word. You are not nervous, you are energized. Everybody say, I am energized. I am energized. So the next time you feel this nervousness, just stop. Change the way you look at it. Have you ever seen a speaker that's nervous? And they're so nervous they make you nervous? And you feel that nervous energy coming from them? It's because they've told themselves how nervous they are. And so you need to just embrace energy. Okay, I will probably see every hand in the room. Has anybody said this? I am so stressed out. Come on, all the way up. All right. I heard a 4-year-old say it the other day. Scared me to death. There's another one, scared to death. As a little boy, 4 years old, I said, what happened? Did you lose your G.I. Joe or something? Is that why you're stressed out? He said, no, my mama's stressed out, so I'm stressed out too. Hello, y'all, they're listening. It is the word that we seem to wave like a banner. We'll get a phone call from our girlfriends or somebody, hey, yo, I'm so stressed out. And then they give you the 75 reasons that they're stressed, right? Say, yes, coach, you understand this? Okay, if you do not remember one thing that I've said, I hope that you will take this with you. I hope you will put this to work in your life. Again, it's not thousands of ideas, it's one that you put into your life. What will you do with it? You are not stressed out, you are blessed out. If you woke up above ground today without a chalk line around your body, you are blessed. You woke up in the United States of America today. You are blessed. You are blessed. So quit getting stressed out. Let's get blessed out. And I better get an amen on that one. Amen. Everybody say, I am blessed out. So every morning when you get up, you look in the mirror and say, good morning, gorgeous. We are blessed out. Let's get on with our day. I challenge you, do that. And if you have friends in this room, tomorrow, the next day, you call them and say, did you say good morning, gorgeous? You hold each other accountable. Because every day you can find one reason to consider yourself blessed. Can I get a yes, coach, on that? Yes. All right. Has anybody felt like this? I'm sure the committee has felt this. I am so overwhelmed. Anybody? Come on. Uh-huh. How does that feel? Not too good. It feels heavy. It feels like this. Look, I do this around the world. I wake up in time zones. I was in Kentucky a couple nights ago. I started to panic going, oh my gosh, what time zone are they in? And so I wake up in time zones. I'm about to go speak for 12,000 people in China in a few months. I travel around the world. I'm writing a new book. It's called Love Your Hair, Hope You Win. And other, and other lies women tell each other. Y'all will get there in a minute. And my husband and I, he's my keeper husband. He wasn't my starter husband, but he's my keeper husband. Ladies, it's just a positive way to say X. They are not X's, they're starters, okay? So my keeper husband and I have just moved into a brand new house about 3 weeks ago, so we're still unpacking. And to make the story even better, my starter husband was our builder. Let's keep it all in the family. So there are days I feel overwhelmed. And you know what? I wake up and I start feeling like this. I said, no, I've got to get my postcard out. I've got to remember what I preach. Here's your new word. We're not overwhelmed, ladies. We're just in demand. All right? We are in demand. If you are going to be successful, if you're going to push yourself, if you're going to have the best year of your life, you're going to be in demand. Quit complaining about it. You do not get to complain about what you permit. Okay? You do not get to complain about what you permit. So you're not overwhelmed, you're just in demand. So let's review. We're not angry, we're disenchanted. We're not nervous, we are energized. We're not stressed out, we are blessed out. And we're not overwhelmed, we are in demand. And if you will take those ideas and put them to work in your life, they will drastically change your life. Is it easy? No. It is the hardest thing you will ever do. Try 1 week without saying anything negative about yourself, about our country, about the economy, I know, try it 1 week. Try 1 day. We better back up and go 1 day. We better go 24 hours. Let's go on a negativity fast for 24 hours. You know, I have been teaching this for many years. And like I said, when Nick was 2, I would teach him every day, Nick, your attitude is your choice. Regardless of what happens, Nick, you get to choose. So one night, I was getting ready to go to do a big presentation the next morning, and Nick, at 10 years old, came into my kitchen on roller skates. He was doing hockey moves and pageant waves at the same time, just to see if he could get on my nerves. And so I looked at him like only a mother can do, the look that says, you've basically just about taken your last breath. And I said, Nick, I'm over it. Get out of my kitchen and get out of here now. He rolled back on his skates. And with love in his eyes, he propped himself up. And he said, hey, Mom, you don't have to let my actions affect your attitude. I said, stop listening to my tapes. Stop. He said, Mom, is that not what you're going to teach them tomorrow? He rolled across that kitchen, kissed me on the cheek, gave me the pageant wave, and skated out. And he left me with my mouth hanging open. And do you know what? I had never made that quote. But Nick had put that together. He realized that I did not have to let his actions affect my attitude. If you have ever allowed someone else's actions to affect your attitude, get your hand in the air. And as my friend Dr. Phil says, how is that working for you? Here's what happens. You give your power away to someone else when you allow their actions to affect your attitude. You let them steal your joy. How many of you, before you get to work, have allowed some stranger on the interstate to take your joy and go to work with it? Because you have just thrown a hissy fit in your car because this person has cut you off in traffic. I got news for you. He doesn't care. And all you have done is give your joy, packed it up, and put it in his car, and you haven't seen it the rest of the day. So if you are turning your joy over to someone else, it's time to take it back. And if you are going to be successful, pay attention. Pay attention. It's simply start to pay attention. If you find yourself in this negativity spiral, stop. If the horse is dead, get off. Okay? If you're in a grave, quit digging. All right? Make a choice. Okay, champions, choosing success. You choose your attitude. You choose your language. And also champions have a game plan. They know where they're going. They have a game plan. They know what they are supposed to do. My question to you, if you have your goals written down on a piece of paper, not invisible ink in your head, does not count. If you have them written down on a piece of paper, I want to see your hands. Get them in there. Okay? We need to change that before the day is over. Because we neglect the most important deal of all. Because when we make a deal, a legal, binding deal, what do we say? Put it in. Yet we neglect the most important deal of all. How many of you make Christmas lists? Oh, every hand goes up. What about grocery list? Every hand goes up. Put yourself on that list. You have to write it down. I want you to remember this. The what must come before the how. The what must come before the how. What do you want? for your life? What does success look like for you?